That is an excellent question. And that's something that I probably get asked more than anything. The idea of antibiotics in our food chain sounds really scary. And hey, as a parent, I get that. The idea of that sounds scary to me too. What's really, really important, first of all, is that we understand that antibiotics in and of themselves are not a bad thing. I've talked about as a parent, if my kids get sick, if they have strep throat or an ear infection, the responsible thing for me to do is give them antibiotics under a doctor's guidance. And it's very much the same with our livestock. When animals get sick, we are going to give them the appropriate medication as recommended by our veterinarians. And that veterinarian farmer relationship is very, very important and something that we all take a lot of responsibility in maintaining that relationship. When it comes to actually entering the food chain, there are an enormous amount of rules and regulations around antibiotics, and every individual medication has its own withdrawal period. So that is the length of time that once you have given an animal a treatment of that medication, it cannot enter the food chain for a certain amount of time. It might be, depending on the medication, it might be days, it might be weeks, it might be longer. So that is where, as farmers, a huge part of our job is record keeping and making sure that we have written down easily accessible records of when each animal was treated and make sure that it is processed accordingly. It's really not as big of an issue as what it sounds like when random tests are done all the time at processing facilities. Having antibiotic residue in animals during the random testing is very infrequent.